Hi, this is Barbara from Scrappy Mania, and today I want to create a card, a Christmas card, and I'm going to be using a variety of products of stuff that I have. One of them is this Happy Diamond Press Happy Mail Hidden Message. It's stamps and dies. I was on the auto ship, so I got this a couple of months ago. I'm not sure which shipment it was, but I want to go ahead and create this door. And what it does is it pulls, and then when you pull it, it has a hidden message behind the door. The other thing I want to use is this Anna Griffin. So I bought this last year. This door and die Anna Griffin decorations. And what I like about this is I like the topiary, and I also like the little whatever this garland or whatever this is. I want to use that for the front of my door. So the other thing I want to use is, so these are the pieces from the Anna Griffin. This is the pieces for the door that I'm going to create. The other thing I'm using is this clear transparent, this clear stamp by Fran, and it says, wishing you and yours a blessed Christmas and a happy new year. I do like that, and that will fit right inside the door. So I'm going to be using that. And then the stamps for the hidden message has these panels. It has this window, and I want to go ahead and use a red. I want to go ahead and use a red door. So I do have some scraps here. And what I'm using is just scraps, a bunch of scraps. So I think I'm going to use that for my door. And let me see if it's going to look good. Let me go ahead and see if I have another piece of scrap, because I really don't, maybe I need a different kind of door, so I'll be back. So I find a piece of scrap paper, and I'm going to use this for my door. So I think the first thing I'm going to have to do is to create the pieces, and then we're going to put it together. So you need the basic card kit. So you're going to need for this, so you need the basic pieces to make the mechanism. And so when you're in the diamond press, you buy the mechanism is a different kit, and what that is these pieces here. So you need this. You're going to need the tab, this tab, and this tab, and that's pretty much it. So it's basically you're going to need these two, this piece, the tab piece, and that will make the mechanism. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, and I'm going to just use, I might as well use some of this cardstock. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and use this cardstock to cut out my pieces. Like I already cut this out. So let me cut out the mechanism, and I shall be back. So I got my pieces. I think I got everything cut out. So according to the instructions, you're going to take this card base, and you're going the moving flap. So this is the moving flap. Follow the pieces to assemble. We are going to adhere this to the moving flap. So I'm going to take some glue. I'm going to use stick glue. I'm going to adhere it to this flap. Make sure that it's even. The good thing about using liquid glue or stick glue, you can move the pieces. Okay, so you can move the pieces before it becomes permanent. Okay, so you're going to glue that. Then I'm going to take this piece, and we're only going to put glue on two areas. I'm going to turn this, let's see, Yeah, it stays like this. I'm going to glue just 2 areas here. So I'm just going to put glue on that area on one side and glue on the other side. And we're going to place it on here and press it down. Once that is in place, you're going to take this mechanism and you're going to fold the tabs up like so. Then you're going to feed it underneath this card base. Okay, and then it's going to go underneath this piece, and make sure that those tabs are going to come, it's going to feed all the way through. So there's a tab, and there you have that. Fold the score lines of pull tab moving. Oh, I need it to fold. So let me do that again. It says to fold the fold line. So I need to fold that fold line. Okay. So we fold the fold line so that way when you pull it, it opens like so. When you push it, it closes. Pull, it opens. I need to cut another door, so we need 2 pieces of the door, one for the front and one for the back. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so I got my 2 pieces. So really we need to glue these 2 together so that way it opens nicely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pencil and I'm going to outline because I want to go ahead and I'll erase this later. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and stamp my door frame. Okay. I'm going to take this out so that way, remove this, so that way I can go ahead and stamp my door frame on here. I think I did it. It's crooked. Let me make sure. Okay. I think that's good like that. Okay. Put those aside. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my door frame, which is this one. And I'm going to bring my Stamping Perfect platform. It's always good to kind of put this right against the edges here. And so my door is right here. So those pencil marks, I went ahead and going to put those pencil marks in between my corners here. Okay. Make sure it's parallel. Okay, I think I got it. And I want to go ahead and maybe my door frame, I'm just going to use black. And I'm going to erase this because once you stamp it, sometimes it's hard to erase it. So erase my pencil marks and go ahead and stamp it. I'm going to do it again. Nice start. It's nice and dark. So it's nice and dark. So let me go ahead and put this one back in its carrier sheet. And I'm going to remove this. Oh, and before I remove it, actually, let's go ahead and stamp our saying. So I'm going to take this saying, wishing you a blessed Christmas. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put it there, or let's see which one. Yeah, that would be nice right there. This is the first time I do this card, so hopefully it comes out nice. Okay. Put this back, and as you can see, I kind of use these a lot for my cards. Now I think I'm ready to do the rest. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and feed this again. I think it goes like this. I'm going to reinforce with tape. This cardstock is not the greatest, so let's reinforce it with tape. And insert a slot, score the lines on the tab moving. Okay, let's see. Under and over. And then bring these out. Okay, I think I got it right. So right here, let's see, it wants me to put some foam adhesive in the back of this. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully it comes out. And I think I have one that I already cut. There, I did. For the top here. Okay. I'm going to place that here. Now, if you're wondering what kind of card is this is Craft Smart envelope and card sets. I usually get them at Michael's when they put them on sale. I don't know this year if we're going to even have good sales like years past because of how the economy and so I don't know if this year we're going to have sales like in the past, but if you see them, go ahead and grab them. I usually buy these cards, even though the sayings might not be what I want. And I mainly focus on color and because I can hide it. I'll hide it like celebrate. I'm hiding that with a layer. So that's why I kind of like doing this. Okay. So now, oh, this is going to be for the back. So I'm going to put some adhesive. On this piece. Then I'm going to put it on here. Okay. So that holds it. Okay. Now this piece, I'm going to want to also stamp it. And there is, in this kit, you get these windows and you also get those columns like so. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp it. First I'm going to stamp the windows. Oh, actually it's a whole piece, so. To prevent this from moving, I'm going to go ahead and use adhesive. Tape. I'm going to go ahead and use tape. And then I make sure that I'm going to put it against the edge here. Okay, and put a little adhesive. And I think I'm going to use red. I think it will look very nice if I use red ink. So I got some fire brick. I'm going to do it again. Okay. That is stamped. Now, let's undo this. And I'm going to place this here. And I'm going to use double adhesive. And I'm going to use also glue. And right up here is where I'm going to go ahead and put some glue. And on the edges, so we want to go ahead and make sure it's adhered. Okay. Next bit, I want to go ahead and put that there. So I'm going to put some glue on my ribbon. One thing I like doing is using my scraps to make little embellishments like this. And I make a ton of these because I like to just pull them out if I need them in the future. So that's why I cut extras. So I want to go ahead and put that there. And then this Tupperware, I'm going to go ahead and put on my gold accent on the base of this. I might not use that. If I use it, I won't be able to glue it. Yeah, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to use this. And then I need to have something that says Merry Christmas. So let me go ahead and create a banner. I didn't pull that out. So let me go ahead and find a banner that says Merry Christmas and we can put it on here. So I cut a little banner that says Season's Greeting. Put a little glue on the back. I also cut a shadow for my banner. I'm going to place it here and just so that way you can see the shadow. So I'm going to push it down. So that's good. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I may put some little adhesive or little foam dots. I think I have mini foam dots. Let me see what I have here. Yeah, I do. So let me put those other foam dots on my container here. And I am just going to place some of these in the back of my wreath, in the back of my saying. Okay. And then right here, I'm going to put, there's a stamp that I have that says pull, that I got it from May Made It. And I'm going to go ahead and put that here. So I'll be back. Okay, so here's a stamp from May Made It. And it's just, it's called Action. And it has slide, shake, pull. So when you do interactive cards, these are great to put the instructions. Either you should pull it, you should slide it, you should hold it, lift it. So I'm just going to put an arrow because I think the arrow will be nice. And I only have one shot for this. Yep, that's good enough. I think that looks cute. Okay, so now they know to pull it. And just pull. Okay, it looks like it needs something here, so I think I'm going to put maybe a bow. I'm not sure. So I think I like this like that. Okay, so I may just put some adhesive on here and attach that to my greeting like so. Then I'm going to attach this to this. Oops. Okay, so now I move my dots there. Keeps it in place because I don't want any adhesive or any to get on here. And I think this will work. And it may not work because it gets in the way of the mechanism. So I'll save this for another card. Let me go ahead and attach this one here. And I may need to put I'll do season greeting, but it's going to probably have to be like a little small, yes, like a little small square. I'm still going to use this, so I'm going to, this cardstock. And I'll use black this time. Oh, it had, let me use this one. And actually after I see the black, I don't like the black, so I'm going to use red. So let me get my red. Decisions, decisions. That looks good. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can cut this straight. So I got this from Spellbinder, and it's to cut foil, and you get a foil cutter and a paper cutter, but I'm going to use it for paper. And what I'm going to do is, let's see, because it helps cut it straight. So I can put this here. So I'm going to tape this down so it won't move. So I'll tape it in the back. Tape it down so it won't move. Tape it on the grid. Then I'm going to use this and just slide it where I need it to slide. Get it straight. And I'm going to use the paper cutter. And I'm going to just go down the groove and cut. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it over and get this one straight. Straight. And cut. Okay, because I always have trouble cutting these small little things straight. Now I'm going to put right here. Let's see. I cut it here and here. And there I have this. Okay, then I'm going to place that on some red cardstock. Put this back in my container. So I get my workplace get pretty messy. So when I have little pieces or anything like that, I put it back in the container because you don't want to lose your pieces in this whole mess. So I'm going to use my perfect layer. And let me see, do I want to, probably want a bigger border. So I'm going to use this. And I'm going to put, the perfect layer has a little lip. It grabs onto the cardstock so it doesn't move. And you get perfect layers each and every time. I should have cut the top first. Yeah, I think that's cut perfect. Yeah. So we're going to put that there. Okay, so that way it opens when you open. I may need to cut it a little smaller. So that's perfect there. And we're going to I think I want to put my tree, this a little further up. So I'm just going to put glue on the bottom edge because I don't want this to put glue in there and it glues it shut. And of course, I need to stuck my bottle. And I want to go ahead and put some dimensional adhesive on here. Okay, so let me get some of that. So I want to put it right there so it doesn't obstruct the mechanism for opening. And there you have it. I mean, it doesn't open perfect, but you can see it's kind of interactive. It's kind of cute. So there is my card. So this is my Christmas card. So it fits in a regular envelope. So I have an insert. How I do these is I just make a bunch of them on just copy paper, and then I scan them, print them, and then cut them to size. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I also like to, because it is copy paper, I like to use dry adhesive. So I just put adhesive on one side. You want to put the adhesive on this side, the left side, because if you put it here, when you open it, it's not going to open. It's just going to stay shut. But if you put it on this side, when you open, I'll show you in a second. So let me just get it even. Close it. And when you open it, and actually that one needs a little trimming. Let me undo it. Let me trim it, because it looks like I did not do a good job of trimming this one when I made it. Usually I like to make them a little tad smaller than my card, so that way you don't have an overhang. Okay, so now there's no overhang. You want to glue it on this side, because see, when you open it, it opens to the same. If you glue it on this side, then it will remain like this. So if you glue it on the opposite side, when you open the card, it stays down. So you want to always put your glue here. And there is my beautiful Christmas card using Hidden Message. So I hope you like this video, and I'll put all the products links below if I find them. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I have for years that I'm just using, but go ahead and look at what you have in your stash and use whatever you have. You can always switch out the sayings or the little leaves and things like that. You can also use, I have a punch, and you can also use these wreaths with a little bow. So that's another possibility. But I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.